guys, so I want to do a reading. What happened in your past life that you are separated from your twin flame? I think this is very important, guys, since we all have twin flames that we've never met, and I want to look into the past life, or into one past life, why this could be like this. So let's see. We're going to draw here with my big cute deck. We're going to draw the signifiers, okay? So I'm shuffling this. This is too big, that's why I'm shuffling, not on camera. Sure. Okay, let's do 3 piles. First pile, universe. Why did this soul connection, what happened to the twin flame connection in the past life that they are separated right now, and have never met? Because this is important too, right? Okay, so this is, I think it's a page of wands, but I have to look it up in this deck. The cards are all look the same. Okay, deck 2. Can you give me second signifier? Pile 2. No, this one. That's the Queen of Swords. I'm really confident about this one. But that's a queen with a sword, then it would be the Queen of Swords. Okay, can you give me the signifier for the last pile? Okay, that's the Two of Cups. That's also very clear. So let's look what this cute page, I think it's the Page of Wands. Let's see who that is. Yeah, I was right. It's the Page of Wands. Okay, so make your choice, and then we're going to see what happened in that past life that you are separated. See you at the piles, guys. Okay, guys, so this is the Page of Wands. This has something to do with communication. It could have something to do with a child, because also the Page of Wands is a child. So let's see what this is all about. What is this Page of Wands all about? What is the topic in the past life? Show me. So we have nature, and patience. Yeah, here we have a child. This is a child. Can I have one more card? What is this child all about? Power. So, yeah, let's get some cards, tarot, so that I can distinguish what this is all about. Show me what this patience card is all about here with a child on it. Nine of Cups. Can I have one more? The Devil. Can I have the Power? The Power is the Star. Can I have nature? The Fool and the Empress. There is like, wow, almost all major arcana. Okay, let me tune into the energies. You know what I feel here? I don't know if this applies really. I feel that one of you was, and this came out a lot already in my past life reading, so there must be someone on my channel that this really is their life. For me, it seems that one of you was this powerful, had a lot of power, and it seems like this was the feminine energy. Okay, the feminine energy held a lot of power. The feminine energy here was almost like a star. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I think you can see this very good. I think this is all about a child. And one of you was this powerful star in the public eye. And I think it was the feminine. Yeah, it was the feminine. And that's why it's all about the feminine here. I feel that the feminine demanded patience from the masculine because the masculine wanted a child very bad. It was like you guys were in a connection, and the masculine, because I see that here, their only wish was that to become it, like to get a child. But because the woman was a star, it was not possible because you know, she had her career going. She was that star. She was famous. So the masculine couldn't handle this patience. Also, the masculine couldn't handle that feminine power. There was a power struggle here because this is also the theme in the middle, and a communication problem. And I think what happened here is that the masculine developed a drinking problem, because this is also what the temperance card, the patience card sometimes also indicates a temperance card, and the temperance card also indicates alcoholic problems. So I think the masculine developed because of all that power struggle, like he couldn't handle that power of the feminine. The divine masculine couldn't handle this power here, and didn't want to have patience. So what they did is, because the masculine thought that this is not natural, you know, they wanted a natural, like a with the nature here, I see that they had in mind that a woman is not supposed to be a star or has a career. You know, the masculine was very how you say, traditional, and couldn't handle all this power here. So what they did is they started new, like they left the feminine. They left the feminine and started with another woman here. I see that. And that's why they started the family. yeah, they started new because of a child. That's basically it. And there is this boy that came out of this connection. Oh, okay, there are two children. Okay, got it. So, the masculine had infidelity because you were married to the star. Like, gosh, the masculine and the feminine, they were married. And it was in, I see here the 20s, roaring 20s, something like that. Okay. And the masculine did infidelity with another woman because there are also two women here and had two children. One girl and one boy. The boy he had with a star. And I think the divine feminine is the star. Okay, you were the star. You gave birth to a boy, probably Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, like a fire sign child, you know. This is, but your husband divorced you because, you know, the thing is, he had this infidelity with this other woman. This other woman became pregnant with a little girl, and he divorced the star and married this other woman, while the star got pregnant with this boy who had to grow up without a father just because he wasn't patient and he couldn't handle this power struggle. And this boy also ended the career because so basically the star in this card lost her career and her husband because the husband couldn't wait and had a child then. And this whole karma is now that you guys are incarnated in separation, and also one of you is the star. And I think this time around it's the masculine, it's the other way around. Or you were the masculine in this past life and now your feminine is the star, you know? So it's the same way again. It has something to do with that. You know, please, you have, if I tell the story, you have to see what exactly fits, because this is a general reading. It could fit different with anyone, like with everyone, you know? So you must feel who you are, but I feel the roles are a little bit reversed right now, but it's almost like the same thing. Very interesting, right? And this whole karma is brought into this life, yeah? That's why you guys are in separation now, you know? Wow, that's very interesting. Let's see how you can solve this karma in this life. I want to get one card. How can this karma be solved in this life? Oh, it always falls down. Always falls down. Okay, it says centering. That's like a balance. Yeah, like in okay, this is a balance of like a balance, a middle, a way in the middle, centering, like bringing both worlds together, because you tried this in this life but it was too traditional. Like the masculine was too traditional, he couldn't handle this power. So it's like the same roles again, but now in this it's a very progressive time, you know, where of course this things like that are possible now. So I think that's why it comes again up, this theme, like this topic comes again, but it's more like how you can center both lives. How can you center both extremes, you know? Very interesting. Okay guys, that's all what I'm having now. Let's move on. Bye guys. Wow, this reading is very interesting. Okay guys, the Queen of Swords, if you chose this pile, what happened in this past life that the divine masculine and the divine feminine are now in separation and have never met. What happened in this past life that the masculine and the feminine are in separation right now and have never met? What happened in this past life? Okay. So we have the truth. Wow, that's about a twin flame. That's the truth right there, you know, that's the twin flame couple. Compassion. And in the middle we have surrender. So let's see what this is all about. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get it like this. All those cards. All those cards. Why is the truth here? Why is the truth here? We have the moon and the 7 of swords. Oh wow. There are 2 babies here that are born. They couldn't handle the truth. Your divine masculine, they took off. What's going on? What the heck? Why is surrender here? Whew. Oh, that's cool. Number meanings. Strength and Hierophant. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I know who your divine masculine is. Your divine masculine is not the guy that took off. Your divine masculine is the priest. That's very interesting, right? Your divine masculine is V. V. I love how this card is always V. Can I see the compassion? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so beautiful. Got all those cards. Don't fall. Gosh. I want to clarify the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? Oh, that's a famous person. That became famous, one of the twins. Okay, that's very interesting. But why is Comrade in there? Okay. I have to... This is very interesting. Okay. First off, there's the truth. And here you see that look at all those demons here under that angel. So the truth is, you are the Queen of Swords and you birthed twins. And you guys were one of the twins, guys. You were not the mother. This is your mom. Well, now I got it. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, so your mom got twins. You're one of them. And there was a masculine and a feminine twin. And you were like, in this life, you incarnated as siblings. Not as lovers, but as siblings. And your dad took off, you know, because he couldn't handle that one night you guys came, both of them. And I think he was afraid of, like, I don't think you were born, like, this was a normal life. You see here this house, like, nothing noble, just a normal household. And I think, yeah, it looks like your dad couldn't handle this situation with twins. He didn't know how to feed, because I also see here, he didn't know how to feed the family. That's why he took off. And your mom was there all alone with the two twins and didn't know how to do it, you know. She just didn't know how to do it. So yeah, okay, I got it. So then your mom went to this priest, to the church, to get help, because she needed to be very strong, you know, and she needed to surrender because she had two kids to grow, you know, to how you say yeah, she had two kids and she had to be very strong. So she went to the church. This is what you did. I feel strongly 17th century, 16th, 17th century, okay? So she went to the church where she could get help because she couldn't feed the children on her own. And there was this hierophant, you know, this teacher, this priest that really helped your mom. Yeah, I think what happened here is that what happened is that the priest fell in love with your mom, but she had to be very strong because, you know, a priest cannot be in love. And he suggested to your mom that she should marry some kind of nobleman because I see you guys here wearing beautiful clothing. So that's when and look at your mom. She also, you know, it's like she married this nobleman, but she became the Queen of Swords. This is like, because she loved that priest, you know, I don't know, because I don't know how they fell in love, but they fell in love. I see here the Hierophant, and yeah, there was this love there. And the Queen of Swords is a woman that is, you know, has experienced a lot of heartbreaks in her life, and she's like getting cold. You know, she's like, she has her sword ready. That means a very intelligent woman that is reserved towards love. So I think because she couldn't be in love with a priest, so she married that nobleman. And you guys were happy for a short time. You know, the Six of Cups, you had a very happy childhood. But when you grow up, when you like in the verge of growing up, it was like that you twins had to be parted. I think the boy was given away, and that's when that's what you couldn't handle. You see this here? And that's, I feel you went into this convent where you became a nun and dedicated your life to other people out of compassion, and you were always missing your brother, and your brother was given away without saying who he was or what he what became of him. You never knew. Your whole life you never knew. Your brother became a famous writer. I see here. Yeah, I see here he's writing He's writing, imagining things, writing things down. He became a famous writer in that period, in that century. 7, I see strongly 16 something. Okay, but you died early. You didn't see his fame. Otherwise, you would have known who it is. Okay, gosh, that's a very tragic story. Why do they give me so much? That's like crazy. That's like crazy. So basically you were parted from your sibling, from your twin, all your life, and you dedicated your life for compassion. You became a nun, and your brother became a famous writer, and he wrote books about your childhood. I see here that he described this beautiful childhood as happy family. So guys, let's see how you can integrate this in this life. How you can integrate it and solve this karma in this life. Okay, we have the choice. Yeah. It's like when you look at your past life, it's like forgiving. I see here a lot of peace also. Find peace with that past life. Because you were a child, you know, if you think about this. You were a child, you had no choice. You know, when you guys were parted here, you had no choice. This was time itself. So if you feel some regret when you hear this, or you know, just know that there was no choice for you to make. Everything what happens is gone. Look at this, she's also standing in a ruin. This is a past life. Yeah, for me this looks like a castle, but it looks more like a ruin, you know, like you would visit those castles in Germany. And you really feel when you go through these castles, you really feel the old life, you know, you feel the ancient air still around them. So this for me makes peace, make peace with your past life, you know, make peace with your past. Those are past lives. And this karma is not in this life. It was in the other life, okay? So that's all what I'm having, guys. So let's move on to the last pile. Bye, guys. So, guys, let's move on to the last card. The last card you chose, the 2 of Cups. So let's see what was going on in your past life with your twin flame. So, because you are parted now, you are separated and you haven't met yet. What was going on in your past life? That you are separated and you haven't met yet. So, universe, what was going on with this past life connection? The 2 of Cups here with the twin flame. Why are they separated now in this life? Why are they separate now? What happened in the past life? We have divine timing. We have dreams. And we have harmony. That looks familiar, right? It's funny how those past lives sometimes reflect the life now. It's like very, very interesting. I see here the 20s again, the roaring 20s. Why is divine timing here? Oh, we had this in the last pile, this card. But this is just a soulmate card, you know. Why are dreams here? What is harmony? There's a lot of swords. This is like, that's like all swords energy here. So the only cups energy, emotions energy that I have is this card here. Then it's all in the mind. That's very interesting. Yeah. Okay, I feel that you in your divine masculine, because it's the soulmate card, you were childhood friends, you met when you were children, and you spent your childhood together, you know. It was divine timing when you met in this past life. And I feel that someone cut you out. Yeah, like I feel that you moved. Like I feel that you were the feminine energy, this little girl, and your parents moved. So they cut that out. You know, I see that strongly, that childhood was cut. You guys couldn't be together anymore because you could only write to each other. You see this here? So you wrote to each other how your day was and what you did do, and you sent letters to each other. You know, that's what I'm seeing, because your family moved, you couldn't be together anymore. I feel strongly the masculine here was daydreaming about the feminine. I see the masculine went into a kind of a depression mode, because the moon in this card, look at this. We have the moon here. The moon in this card, it's all these demons haunting that person. And here the Four of Swords is also that card of having nightmares, meditating, thinking, daydreaming. You see this here in the sword is the mind energy compared with dreams. It's like the masculine, like the guy, when you grew up, you couldn't, yeah, I think you also lost contact because you were writing letters to each other, but in the time, you know, when someone moves, or, you know, in even in the 1920s, if someone moved, you lost contact if you haven't had the address, you know? So this is what I feel here that's happened. You guys lost track of each other, and the masculine held that connection dear to his heart. And he was having this picture of his feminine in his mind all his time, of his of his childhood friend. But there was this deeper connection between you because you were soulmates, you know, you were twin flames. And the masculine strongly felt it when he was an adult, you know, when he was growing up. He strongly felt this separation, like you were separated in this past life since childhood, you know, you only spent your childhood together, and then you were separated. And it brought the masculine a lot of regrets, but they couldn't do anything. You guys were children, you know. But it felt the masculine here, I feel really, really depressed and sad, and it looks almost as if he's looking at a cell phone, you know. I was thinking, where is he looking at? But he's contemplating and dreaming about his feminine because he felt there was a deeper connection. And then I really feel that he saw you again and harmony came back into his life again because you were that famous star. I see here you were present. The feminine became famous. You see this here? The feminine was famous. So, but this felt for the masculine like a betrayal. You know, I really feel that the masculine saw that the feminine later in life is in harmony. Everything was happy for the feminine, you know, so that if you feel you were the feminine in this past life, everything were happy. You were standing on a stage, you had a happy life, you lived in harmony. You see this? But for the masculine, I feel here I have the view of the masculine. The masculine feel betrayed. They felt like you stealth, like the feminine stealth out of their life just to become famous and just to be this famous singer. And they felt betrayed. They felt stabbed in the back. That's what I see here. That's very interesting. So, and you guys were together only in childhood and then you were separated since childhood. That's very interesting, right? If you look at those things, it's like a reversal, you know? So it could be that this whole thing gets reversed in this life, that you are separated from childhood and you find back together later in life when you're very old, you know? Looks like it. It looks like a reversal of this whole thing. Because here you were together in childhood, you were childhood friends, but then that's it, you know? And at the end of the life, not you, but okay, if you feel you are the masculine felt betrayed by the feminine. Because the feminine was in the public eye, there was harmony. The feminine didn't feel anything. Like they didn't miss their masculine because they were just childhood friends. You know what I mean? In this case, it seems that the masculine is the awakened one. The masculine had embarked the feminine energy here in this life. And the feminine never awakened. You see this? That's like really, really interesting, I find. Because also as a guy, you can embody the divine feminine. That means you awaken first, and this is what happened in this past life. Your divine masculine was in the past life the divine feminine. And maybe in this life it's a reversal again. Because the divine feminine didn't awaken. She was a star, she was famous, she was looked at by peers. She lived in harmony. You could look, there's the word harmony. But here is betrayal on this end. And this is the divine masculine's end. So I felt like once he discovered he's a twin flame, he's like maybe also talking to the divine, to his divine masculine, which is a woman here in this past life in dreams. But at the end of the life, you know, it really got separated. It went like from together to separation, like this. So maybe in this life it's coming back together again like this. Very, very interesting. How can you how can you solve this karma in this life? Okay, it will be solved. It says celebration. Celebration is being happy. Being happy, celebrating, okay. That's very interesting, right? Maybe also be happy that you guys incarnated again. You know, that you guys have another shot at it. Very interesting, because the Two of Cups is here. The Two of Cups is the soulmate card. You guys are like, this is a twin flame, but also like a soulmate. It depends on what you believe in, you know. But this is a strong soul connection. It also says mi amore. Amore mio. So yeah, it could be that this is reversed in this life. Very interesting, right? I always think this is so interesting how this whole thing works. So let's see how that figures itself out, you know? It's all divine timing. You see it again. You cannot do anything in this connection. It's all divine timing. I mean, that was the first card that came out. If you feel that this is your pile, you can just celebrate, you know? You can just be happy that you guys are back together again. Also, the celebration could mean a celebrity. It's again a celebrity, that your twin flame is again a celebrity. But maybe in this past life, this was you were the celebrity, and now it's a reversal, okay? So you guys experience it from both ends, from both sides. That's very interesting, right? It's like a mirror. I mean, that would make sense in twin flames, always mirror. So maybe you even mirrored your past life. That's very crazy. Okay, that's it, guys. Bye.